it's really important for the WNBA, in my opinion, to get out ahead of this, especially with more eyeballs, more interest growing about the league and the players. They just want it to be not only a competitive space, but a safe place.
I appreciate the WNBA doing something about this. I appreciate the No Place for Hate platform, and I really am 3 years old. And I just think that there's a difference between being a fan and being a fanatic, and we have to remember that these are young women. She's 23 years old.
And shouldering a ton, as are a lot of these athletes that you see out here on the court here tonight. 28-23, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Jonquel Jones behind the back. She's looking for it. Well, she hit her first 2 3-pointers, misses that one.
I love the Camila Cardoso, Jonquel Jones matchup.
What do you love about it?
You've got size versus size, and on the perimeter, Camila continues to show her range defensively. She's not just rooted to the paint like she was last year.
Johannes taking a peek inside. Maureen Johannes penetrating out to Cloud. Natasha Cloud had a big season opener against the Aces, misses that shot.
Oh, she fit right in this New York Liberty team. And
you know what I was thinking when Michaela Onyenwere hit that shot to end the first quarter? What you always say, her strength is her strength.
That's right,
and
she used it. She went right to it.
Bullied her way in to get that too.
You know, back.
Kia Nurse with the first personal. Everyone knows I'm vertically challenged. Bet 3-6 checking in for her.
And now Chicago has gone back to their more traditional 3 true perimeter players, 2 post player lineup.
Bree Stewart now with 7 points here for the Liberty. And Gardner, we've seen that Hawking defense when she played here with the Sky. Nurse, and we see that too, the deflection forcing the turnover. 9 turnovers here for the Sky, leading to this, and Cloud with the finish. Timeout by Tyler Mars.
It's one of those veteran free agents and offseason acquisitions that the Sky brought in. I love it. I love the veteran leadership that they've surrounded these young Sky players with.
Went from 4 seconds to 14. And a regular reset on the shot clock here for the Sky to work with. Atkins over to Reese, post-up look for Cardoso, going against Jones, and the reverse, she misses it. Oh, Cardoso.
I'm out here and compete, trying to find your identity. And so we've done a good job of competing so far.
Now, you were at practice earlier this week. Did you give them any words of wisdom, or what was that like?
No, I'm not the person that believes you could just come off the street and just start talking. You got to know what you're talking about. So just getting a chance to watch the team, you know, watch them try to learn each other, watch them try to learn their game. And then as I get to watch now, I can send a couple messages here and there to say, this is what I saw.
You're a minority owner of the...
I'm a hooper to the heart. And so just a great opportunity to be able to give to the game in the best way I could. And it's not just showing up at games, but also...
Now, Lisa, it's a Thursday night. Summer's almost here in Chicago. There's a lot of things going on in this wonderful city. This community has really embraced and supported this franchise over the last 20 years.
I love the mom story, that mom was the first one where he got the first taste of WNBA and Chicago Sky basketball because of mom. D. Wade announced his investment mid-July of 2023 and part of the ownership group now with Michael Alter, still the team's principal owner, and Harvey Alter. But another turnover here for the Chicago Sky.
So as this Chicago Sky team continues to learn how to play with one another, because remember, this is a very new team. One thing they're going to have to learn about playing.
Ionescu in trouble, gets out of it somehow. Baseline jumper, hits every part of the rim and drops. 13-point advantage, a deficit, the largest deficit, and the three-pointer falls for Atkins from the corner.
This is that consistency that Tyler Marsh was talking about. Things don't go your way defensively. You don't let that impact you on the offensive end.
Good up fake by Jones, who splits the difference on the defensive side. Allen got a piece of it into Phoebus's hands. 5 to shoot. Cloud in trouble, tried to go backdoor to Ionescu, and Vandersloot rips it away. But the Sky toss it right back. They got 12 turnovers here.
That I took away from the Fever game. I really liked the way that they covered for one another in scramble situations, and that was something I felt that Chicago could build on, and they are.
A cross-court pass here to Bree Stewart, who takes a peek and how much time she can work with. An offensive foul on Ionescu. Let me ask you this. Angel Reese going into this possession, and Cardoso, I mentioned their shooting, and Sloot threw it up in a foul call. But
anything different right now. You think about how many point-blank layups Angel Jones.
Ionescu picked up two really quick fouls, so she's got 3 to send Vandersloot to the free throw line. It's an 8-point deficit for the Sky over the Liberty. Just one lead change. The Sky had the first bucket of the game, but have trailed in the first half since. Stewart loses it off the hand. Allen fakes the pass, takes it all the way in for 2.
And if Camilla and Angel just become screeners, and they're able to get screen assists like we just saw in that possession, well, they're doing their job.
Brianna Stewart knocks down the three-pointer, and the New York Liberty are shooting 6 of 13 from 3 for 46%. Sloot gets it knocked away. It's off.
Chicago had 17 turnovers against Indiana.
Phoebish driving baseline and executes, and her first points of the night. Angel Reese wants to go right at Bree Stewart. She draws the foul.
The spacing of Chicago is allowing one-on-one opportunities for Angel and Camilla. It's up to them to make
8 rebounds, misses the first.
Soak, activate, wash every day. Olay's Cleansing Melts is our first ever dissolving water-activated facial cleanser. One pad cleans, tones, and refreshes skin for a 3 times better clean. Find in store or shop today at olay.com.
You missed that read, right? That promo all off-season, and a blocking foul from there, and the Liberty are perfect 9 for 9. Now make it 10 for 10. Is now out of the game as Rachel Banham gets subbed in, and Brianna Stewart perfect 2 for 2.
This last 3:30 of the half is going to be very important for Chicago. They don't want this lead to become too insurmountable going into the break.
The kickball, so the Sky will take it
out really slow to start the third quarter.
Here's Angel Reese, she'll keep it, tries to go one-on-one with Brianna Stewart and walks with it again. Make it 14 turnovers in the first half.
Just got to learn how to just land and then just go right back up.
Johannes finding Burke for 3. Boy, they're red hot from distance here tonight. 7 of them for 50%.
It's that ability of New York Liberty to just spread you out with multiple three-point shooters.
Here's Phoebish. Again, turning turnovers into points, and Tyler Marsh is furious.
Yeah.
NBA champs. Here's Haley Van Lith, who will run things. Courtney Vandersloot getting a breather. Van Lith taking a peek at Elizabeth Williams inside. 8 seconds to work with. Onyenwere over to Allen, back to Banham. Pump fake, she'll pull. Can't hit from 3. Onyenwere, another offensive rebound, and was looking for some help. Too long of a pass to try to execute.
Chicago's back with their smaller lineup. It allows them the ability to switch a lot on the perimeter.
And deflection into Van Lith's hands. She's going to go all the way up against Stewart. And Stewart got a piece.
This defensive lineup for Chicago, they can take more risks. They can be more aggressive. They can put more pressure.
They got to close out, though, on Johannes, and especially these three-point shooters. Mentioned now 8 threes here in the first half for the Liberty.
You can't worry about getting beat on the perimeter. You have to trust that your back line, which is Elizabeth Williams right now, one of the best shot blockers in the league, is going to be there to help you. Hailey Van Lith has got to put more pressure defensively.
Good post entry, post touch, post finish. Van Lith to Elizabeth Williams. It's a New York Liberty team that last year attempted the most three-pointers in a game with 29 off the hands of Cloud for a turnover.
The Aces, they had over 50 points in the paint. A lot of it was due to Natasha Cloud. You saw a lot of dribble handoff action, and they were just turning the corner and trying to draw paint. It's different than what we've seen of New York in the past.
Onyenwere can't get it.
And it's scary because you know that they can shoot the three. And now, if they can score 50 points in the paint as well.
Yeah, 56 points in the paint they got in that Aces game in the season opener. Cloud fakes the pass, backdoor cut, and finished by Burke. So they'll attack you inside, and then they'll break behind you on the backdoor. It's been all Liberty here in the first half, shooting 59% from the field, 53% from three. Rebecca Allen in and out. And the shot clock still in play. About a 1/10 of a second differential between game and shot clock. Jones gets double teamed, coming over. Elizabeth Williams smothers her up, and a jump ball call.